Committee, Mr. Reschenthaler from Pennsylvania.
Gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the chairman of the Rules Committee for being generous and yielding me this time. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of this rule and in support of the underlying legislation. Today, the House is taking historic steps to address our nation's out-of-control debt. This House Republican win rescinds $28 billion in unobligated COVID funds. It cuts over $2 trillion in government spending. It reins in the executive branch, and it rejects the president's extreme $5 trillion in proposed tax increases. Further, this legislation will help lift Americans out of poverty and grow our economy by cutting red tape and streamlining energy and infrastructure projects. H.R. 3746 also includes an important provision championed by House Republicans, and that is to complete the Mountain Valley Pipeline. MVP is near completion, but the last 14 miles, there's just 14 miles left. The last 14 miles are being held up by extreme, radical, far-left judges. When completed, this pipeline will help reduce costs for hardworking Americans in South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. It will simultaneously help the economies of Pennsylvania, Ohio, and West Virginia, with thousands of construction jobs, millions of dollars in royalty payments just in Pennsylvania alone, $150 million a year in royalty payments just to Pennsylvania alone, and it will lead to direct investment in rural communities. Mr. Speaker, I support the rule in the underlying legislation. I urge my colleagues to do the same, and with that, I yield back.